Hey, what's up you guys? It's your girl Ashlyn. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Alright, so I don't want to make the intro too long because we gotta get to reading, but today's gonna be a reading vlog style video. We're going to be reading a book today, of course. This one I'm especially excited for because my grandma sent me the book. So we're gonna be reading The Lost Bookshop by Evie Wood. I've never read anything by Evie Woods. My grandma sent this to me a couple months ago and I was able to put it on my TBR for the month, and I'm just now getting to it, and there's a week left of the month, so we're getting there. It is 407 pages, which really isn't bad. I feel like I don't think I can read this in a day. I, however, do think I can get at least halfway. So, and the font is a good size. It's like, the book's short, so it makes the font feel more like, I don't know. Don't listen to me, I don't know what I'm talking about. I just have really high hopes, high expectations. It looks really cute. I've never read anything like this in general, but we're gonna see, okay? With that being said, I am going to be going to the pool today. I don't have work, I don't have anything to do. I'm gonna be roasting and rotating at the pool like a little rotisserie chicken in the sun. You know, so I'm making this video for you, Grammy. I hope you enjoy it. With that being said, I think we're ready to start. On a quiet street in Dublin, a lost bookshop is waiting to be found. For too long, Opaline, Martha, and Henry have been the side characters in their own lives, period. But when a vanishing bookshop casts its spell, these three unsuspecting strangers will discover that their own stories are every bit as extraordinary as the ones found in the pages of their beloved books. By unlocking the secrets of the shelves, they find themselves transported to a world of wonder where nothing is as it seems. It sounds so cute, actually. I kind of expect this to be filled with really beautiful quotes. I expect a little bit of romance, a little bit of mystery, a little bit of magic, a little bit of everything. I'm expecting this to be whimsical. I'm expecting this to be sweet and romantic and a lot of things. I have lots and lots of expectations, but I'm ready to go to the pool. We just gotta go. But I wanted to read that because I totally forgot what the back of it said. So there you go. Time to go to the pool. I still need to eat something because I plan on being there for a while. Enjoying the book so far for sure. I think my only grievance, which isn't even with the book or anything, it's just my experience reading inside right now, is that I put sunscreen and tanning lotion on just for it to melt off of me because it's 100 degrees outside right now and it's getting on my book. I fear that it's too hot. I don't know what my phone caught, but basically it's hot as dog balls out here, and my phone literally overheated and shut off, emergency shut off because it was so hot. So there's that. But I'm gonna keep reading. I'm 40 pages in. So I'm 100 pages in. I'm loving it so far. It's super, I feel like, easy to read, easy to keep up with. So you follow Opaline, Martha, and Henry. So those are the 3 POVs that you get. Opaline is from the 1920s, okay? Martha and Henry are from now, or around, like, nowadays, right? I really love Opaline's POV. Like, girl's got drama going on. She's got tea, like, stuff's happening with her. I love her POV. So from Opaline's POV, she's this young girl. She's 21. She's from, I think, Ireland. And she has, has developed this absolute love for books through her father, and that was like a shared thing. Her father dies, her brother becomes the man of the house, and her mother, they collectively decide that Opaline needs to marry, and so it's going to be an arranged marriage. So they find her a suitor, and they are telling her that she's going to marry this man whether she likes it or not, and she's like, I don't think so. Go to Martha's POV. Martha is a woman that is running away from her abusive husband. So she runs away to, I don't know where they're at right now, I'm not gonna lie. She runs away and she becomes a housekeeper for this lady. First morning there, she sees someone like pacing in front of her window, and she opens it up. She's like, yo, what are you doing? And you meet Henry, and he is a book enthusiast, a book connoisseur. He also loves hunting down special editions of these really like rare books. He is currently obsessed with finding Opaline's Lost Bookshop, right? And according to his maps and all of his research, the bookshop is the place where Martha's staying, so that's how they're connected. That took me 10 years to explain. If you don't get it, I'm so sorry. But it made sense to me. It made sense in my head. Moral of the story. It's really cute so far. It has its cute moments. Martha and Henry's POV is today, right? And there's only been 2 instances, but it still like just kind of takes me out of the book a little bit. But it's when authors put in things that we as readers, like as humans, use in today's society. So she mentioned TikTok, and I was like, I just don't want to read about that in a book. Like, I would rather just in any book world that TikTok doesn't exist, or like it can exist but let's not talk about it. But she mentioned it, and I was like, it just takes that magic out of it, and it reminds me that like, oh, you're reading a book. So I didn't like that. And then she enters a library and she's looking around. I saw Normal People by Sally Rooney, and I'm interested in reading it, and I picked it up I'm like, that's like a book talk book, or it was a book talk book, a really popular book. And I'm like, that's just me being nitpicky, but it just kind of took me out of the fantasy of reading a book. But she's only done it twice so far. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna shower and then eat, and then we're gonna come back and read some more. Now, both of the romance plot points took a little bit of a turn, so now I fear what direction this may go. The book doesn't have to have romance in it. It definitely doesn't would say that romance is gonna be in it. You know, it's not a romance book. But like, I wouldn't be mad if there was, you know? I feel like I'm reading so slow because also normally I don't fold my books over. Don't look at that, it's fine. But I don't know, there's something about this book that I want it to look and feel used. You know, a lot of my books I'm like, no, it's a trophy, like I'm not cracking the spine, I'm not doing anything, like I just read it like this. But something about this book and the vibe, I just wanted to make it look. So that's why I'm okay with folding it backwards. Normally this would absolutely send me into orbit. However, with this one, it feels okay. It feels like the book's okay with that. You know what I mean? That's the vibes. The book's like, girl, no. Read me, use me, pick me, choose me, love me. I digress. Anyways, what was I saying? I feel like I'm reading slow, right? And I think it's because I was like baking out in the sun, so that took a lot of energy out of me. And then I came in, I got all clean, I ate, so my tummy's full. I'm super full, and now I'm laying in bed in the AC. I'm comfy, and I'm like, and it's 7 o'clock. So it's too late to nap. But am I gonna get anything done if I don't nap? You know what I mean? Like, I'll fall asleep, check. You don't care. You don't care. Anyways, I'd like to also note that the writing style of this is different. But I like it. I don't know. It's different, but I'm liking it. I like the dual timelines. I like all the POVs, short chapters. What else? In one of my clips, I was trying to figure out what her like new job title was. It's a book dealer. I don't know. I don't think I said that. I was probably like bookseller, book collector. It's book dealer. That's what it is. So, right. Because this book is set in like Ireland and like basically Europe, right, as a whole, just different places in Europe, Paris, Paris, Ireland, England? I don't know. Not a geography person, clearly. Everyone has accents. Everyone has English accents, Scottish accents. Everyone has an accent, and I have to mentally put in effort to read it as if I had that accent, if that makes sense, which I love, and I think it's so cute. But to me, I'm like, if I don't think about it and I'm just reading it, everyone's American, which I think is so funny because like I know what these accents sound like, but I have to put in extra effort to mentally read it as if the voice in my head had that accent. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you get it? You know what I mean, right? Anyways. Hey y'all. Update. I took a nap against the wall, and now I'm on the phone with Lupe. We have matching blanket hoodies, and now we're about to read together. I had told y'all that why does my camera look like that? My goal for the evening is, why does my camera look like that? Because, you know, that's their job. They are really intrigued in the history of books and authors and things like that. So Opaline, she's from the 1920s, is visiting the original, you know, home place of Charlotte Bronte and Emily Bronte and the Bronte sisters, basically. And I just thought that that was cute and interesting because I took a British literature class this spring semester, and I learned about I read Jane Eyre. I, you know, learned about Charlotte Bronte and all of that. So like all the actual history that she's putting in here, I learned about. So like it's kind of cool to like read about something that I kind of already knew, and it's like British literature history based. Thought that was a cute little like little nugget of like something that I already knew. That's kind of niche in a way, you know what I mean? Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna try to get, I'm almost to page 200. We're working, we're trying. I'm still on the phone with Lupe. She's sitting over there, girl. I stopped on page 207, so that's exactly halfway through. I'm loving this so far. It has a little bit of everything. It has the mystery, it has that magic, it has romance, it has murder. There's a lot going on. It's like all the genres that you could possibly have put into one book, and I'm eating it up. I'm gonna eat it up every time. It's not what I expected it was gonna be. Like, I thought this was gonna be some like Narnia type. They go into the bookshop and they just like on some Magic Tree House type bullshit. Y'all remember those books? Magic Tree House? Anyways, that's what I thought it was gonna be, and it's not. And I kind of like that it's not. Like, it's kind of better than I thought it was gonna be. You know what I mean? I think Opaline's my favorite character, actually. I don't know, I think she's my favorite character, and we just found out some news in her last POV, and I'm kind of excited. I don't know, I just really like how this story is unfolding. I'm having so much fun reading it, but I'm gonna stop for tonight because I have work tomorrow, and I'm gonna finish the last little chunk tomorrow. I found the audiobook on Spotify Premium, so I'm gonna listen to that while I make dinner and do some other things and see how far I can get. That way by the time I'm ready to lay down, I'll be well over halfway, and we might have a shot of finishing that book tonight. You're gonna listen to the audiobook. I'm not a huge fan of audiobooks. I think it counts as reading, absolutely, definitely. I don't like it because if their voices don't match the voices and the vibes I gave them in my head, it's a miss for me. And if I don't like their voices, it could definitely change my rating and feeling of the overall book. I'm not mad at it, okay? Good progress. That's good news. They're British, so that helps because when I read books that are outside of the country and they have an accent, it's hard for me to not read what they're saying in an American accent. I explained earlier. Anyways.
jumped up and grabbed the knife off the table, pressing it to the artery in my neck. "What in God's name are you doing?" he said.
About 70 pages left. And the audiobook is excellent. The audiobook is really good. I wish I thought of that when I started it. I'd have been done with this yesterday. I digress. The audiobook's really good. 10 out of 10 recommend. I am having so much fun. This book is so good. It is not at all what I expected it to be, but I'm not disappointed, you know? Henry and Martha are doing their research and they're trying to figure out what happened to Opaline and all these things, and where the Lost Bookshop's at, where these manuscripts are. Like, they're trying to find out so much, and that's how the two timelines are connected. And it's so good. It's so good, y'all. I cannot stress enough, I do not read stuff like this. I do not read stuff like this. I don't at all. Maybe that's why I'm so entertained, because this isn't my go-to genre, so I'm like easily entertained. But also I feel like this genre can be easily very boring, you know? I'm so entertained. I love it. I'm so entertained, and it's scaring me because I have 70 pages left, and I feel like they've gotten a long way as far as their research and, you know, getting to the bottom of what's going on, but they also haven't gotten far enough. So I'm like curious to see how that all's gonna play out, but like, I don't know, it's so good. Chapter 47, we're gonna keep going. I'm not ready to finish this, but like, let's finish this, you know what I mean? I can feel the plot twist coming, and I just know I'm about to be gagged. I know I'm about to be like, I've had books pull this kind of, I rarely have books ever pull this kind of emotion out of me. I'm not a big crier, so if a book can make me cry, good job. I fear, like, not a lot of stuff surprises me. I feel like this, let's just keep reading. I need to figure out the ending. That is it for The Lost Bookshop by Evie Woods. This book, honestly, 5 stars. It was so good. I had so much fun. I now want to cry because I didn't want it to end. It was magical. It was sad. It was sweet, it was wholesome, it was perfect is what it was. It was so good. I recommend going into this as blind as possible and just, you know, have that full just immersive experience. I think it would be absolutely amazing. I don't know, I love this actually so much. It was so good. It was so good. That is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for being here. Grammy, I love you. Thank you so much for this book. It was so good. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Ah! My heart is full. My heart is happy. But that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.